Usually when we talk about burnout, we treat it like, I don't know, a math problem, like just subtract a few tasks, add 8 hours of sleep, and you are fixed.
Right, like it's just a simple equation.
Exactly. But then you read something that just completely stops you in your tracks because it hits on a totally different level.
It really does hit differently.
So if you are listening right now and you have been feeling stretched, incredibly thin, or like you were just running on empty, this deep dive is specifically curated for you. We are unpacking a deeply resonant blog post by Karrie titled, "Choosing Yourself Isn't Selfish, It's Necessary."
Yeah, we are definitely moving past time management hacks today. The focus here is on a deep emotional conditioning that so many of us, especially women, have simply accepted as the default setting for our lives.
Karrie said something in this that really made me pause.
Hmm.
She points out how society quietly but powerfully teaches us that putting ourselves first is inherently selfish, and we end up treating a woman's energy like it's a bottomless well.
Oh, absolutely. That is such a good way to put it.
We just keep dropping the bucket down, expecting water, even when there is nothing left but mud.
Yeah.
It leads to this exhaustion that rest just doesn't fix. I think a lot of women aren't selfish. They're just exhausted from always being last.
Wow. Yes. That visceral reaction to self-care really comes down to psychological conditioning. For decades, a woman's intrinsic value has been tied directly to her utility.
Right, like how much she gives and supports everyone else.
Exactly. How much she holds together for everyone. If your entire identity is built on being the one who handles everything, stepping back doesn't just feel like taking a break. It triggers a miniature identity crisis.
It really does. But wait, if we know this level of chronic exhaustion is unsustainable, why do we keep doing it? I mean, is it just pure habit, or is there a genuine fear of what happens if we stop?
It definitely starts as fear, but it's a coping mechanism that eventually breaks down. And as Carrie points out, that breaking point very often hits around 40.
Oh my gosh, this reminded me of a moment just last month. I was already completely drained, running on fumes, and someone asked me to head up this extra committee.
Oh no, let me guess.
I literally heard myself saying yes while my brain was screaming, "What are you doing?" I couldn't bear the thought of them thinking I was unreliable. It's like a reflex.
It is a reflex, but one that you eventually unlearn. Psychologically and biologically, 40 is a massive milestone. You realize you are entering the second half of your life.
Yeah, those superficial energy reserves you used to mask your exhaustion in your 20s are just gone.
They simply aren't there anymore. Suddenly, the personal cost of pleasing everyone else outweighs the fear of disappointing them. You can tell Carrie really understands this season of life.
She really does get it.
Because she doesn't describe this shift as some loud, dramatic rebellion where you walk away from your responsibilities. She describes it as a quiet nudge, a whisper, sometimes a spiritual call to return to a whole, grounded version of yourself.
I love how Carrie framed this idea of choosing yourself. Because if we finally listen to that quiet nudge, it means we have to completely redefine what caring for ourselves actually looks like.
Yes, by reframing selfish into something genuinely empowering. Choosing yourself looks like saying no without offering a three-paragraph explanation.
Right, no over-explaining. Just letting go of roles that simply no longer fit.
Exactly. The psychological mechanism here is counterintuitive. When you stop running on fumes, you stop silently resenting the people you were trying to help.
Oh, wow. That makes so much sense.
By honoring your own needs, you actually become more present and available to the people you love. You show up as a whole person, not a depleted shell.
You are not just giving them the leftover scraps of your energy. You are allowed to matter in your own life right now. Not after the laundry is done, not when it is convenient, right now.
Which brings up a critical question for all of us to consider. Where in your life are you currently being invited to choose yourself right now? And what would happen if you actually trusted that invitation?
Oh, that is a powerful question. If this conversation is hitting home, you'll really want to read Karrie's full blog.
It is well worth your time.
You can read the full blog and explore more of Karrie's favorites and sparkle tools at thesparklelounge.com.